Well, hey there, Image Coffee viewers. Welcome to the unboxing of the Lelit Mara X version 2. I'm so excited. We finally got this espresso machine in. This is our new toy. We have been so excited to play with and get going. But the first thing we have to do whenever we get a new product is to unbox it for you guys so that if you get one of these or you're thinking about getting one of these, you can know what to expect, see all the goodies that come with it. So this is not going to be a review. That will be coming. We have to play with it and see what our honest opinions are before we can review something. But right now, we're just going to open this up together. I don't know anything about what's inside this box other than what I've seen online and all the research we did to buy it, but let's get going. So first things first, she big. So this is what we have before us today. And just to go with such a big box, I have a tiny knife. It's small, but it'll do the job. So we're gonna open this guy up. Maybe it won't do the job. Let's see. Okay. Here we go. Lots of tape. Here we go. All right, so inside this box is another box. Okay, so this big one is really more for protection than anything else. So I'm gonna have to move this back down to the ground and try and pull out this little inner box right here. It says use 2 people to lift this. I'm not 2 people. I may look it, but I'm not 2 people. She's still big, but just not quite as big. All right, we go deeper into the belly of the beast. Now let's open up line 2. Made for performance. So this is the little brother or sister of the Bianca. Supposedly, you can get the same amazing espresso out of it. We're super excited to get that going. There's some awesome features in here, some very innovative features. It is a heat exchanger machine. This is going to be used to replace 2 functions. For our espresso bar events, we actually use the Nuovo Simonelli Oscar II, which has served us well, but it's kind of approaching the end of life a little bit. And we wanted to test new gear. Beyond that, we use the Espresso Steel Duo PID, which you might have seen behind me. That's our daily driver. So we're gonna shift them around to some of our employees and let them test those out while we test this out, and just try and make sure that we know all the espresso machines that are out there to know what to recommend to you guys who are trying to get into espresso at home. So with that, let's get this box out. Let's see what we got here. Oh, wow, okay. Nice. Okay, I did see this in my research. It comes with an actual amazing tamper. This tamper is custom fit exactly for this machine, so you don't have any of that gap in the side. Super excited about that. I'm tired of the days where you're spending thousands of dollars on an espresso machine and it comes with a little plastic doohickey that you throw away as soon as you get it or keep in the back of your cupboard, right? This is an awesome wood handle, matches the machine, well made, good weight tamper. Super exciting. So we've got that over here. We've got, oh wow, water softener filter. That's pretty cool, man. I love these little extras. I mean, I get that you're paying a lot for the machine, but sometimes you pay a lot for the machine and it doesn't come with any of this, but this actually does, so that's great. So it actually comes with a water softener for your machine, which is great. Over here, we've got the brush to clean over the group head, which is great. We've got the coffee scoop, which I'm glad they included it, but I will probably not be using this because I just don't use coffee scoops. Over here, we've got the portafilter, which matches that tamper over here. And it's got this custom design. This thing is super cool. I haven't seen this on other espresso machines. I don't know how I'll end up liking it. I'm probably gonna get the bottomless pretty quickly. I think I already have one that'll fit it. But it actually has the channels over here you might be able to see. It actually comes down and it channels out to this side and then back to where your cups are. So you can kind of see it flowing out instead of just off to the side or just off one way. It comes out this way. So we'll see how that goes. Super cool. Inside here, you have the double basket that it comes with it pre-installed. Let's see if it has any gram ratings on it. I'm probably gonna get an IMS basket pretty quick. There we go. So no markings on it. Oh no, there is, here we go. 14 to 18. So it has the 14 to 18 gram basket. This is by IMS. Okay, cool. So this has actually got the precision basket on it. That's super cool. The Lelit basket, 14 to 18 grams. That's about pretty standard for your double shot. We'll keep that guy in there now, see if we want to upgrade to a little bit higher dose later. Right here, you've got, dude, they thought through everything. We are going to upgrade later. This is an 18 to 21 gram basket. That's usually what we fill our shots in. That's super cool. And it's not pressurized. It's not for pods. This is a proper espresso machine. So this is a non-pressurized portafilter. So if you're new to espresso, all that means is you have holes on the top and holes on the bottom. So the only way you're going to get good crema and create good pressure is through this basket and a proper tamp and good fresh coffee. If you have a pressurized portafilter, it has all the holes on the top and kind of one pinhole at the bottom. It's a pressurized system. So it's basically like squirting your coffee through a pressure washer to get this fake crema. That's not what this is. This is a true test of whether your coffee is fresh and good. A non-pressurized basket is crucial. So I'm actually gonna swap that out, and then over here, we do have the blank puck as well. So that's super cool. You have a 14 to 18 gram, you have an 18 to 21 gram, and then you've got your blank for back flushing and all the stuff you would need there. Awesome job, Lelit. I actually really, really like that. Over here, I'm assuming I'm gonna know what this is by the end. My guess right now is it's a water tank cover. I'm not sure yet, we'll figure that out, but we can set that to the side. It's got something to grab onto. That's gonna be my guess. So we'll put that off to the side as well. Here, we got the power cable, standard, nice. Okay, we've got, okay, cleaner. Group head cleaner, being able to clean everything out, being able to descale a little bit, that's cool. Group head cleaner. Dude, the accessories are through the roof. And then over here, this is to raise up your drip tray so that your espresso shot can sit a little bit higher. If you've got it coming down really far because your glass is small and you have splash everywhere, this will help keep things nice and neat, and it'll go right into the cup and have less time that it's dropping through the air to get cooler. Here you've got scale inhibitor for cappuccino stuff. So this is cool. I'm excited to see how all this stuff works. So we've got this off to the side. And then here, I had seen a video, I don't remember who it was, but he was complaining that the old drip tray style vibrated a ton on the earlier versions. Apparently this updated version, and especially in the colors, because we have this one in black, it does not vibrate the same way. They've redesigned this in a much better way, so it's not that super annoying vibrating like crazy. So here we've got the drip tray. Interesting. I'm curious exactly how this will work. We will figure it out. I'm excited to put it all together. Guys, this is super fresh, but this is super cool. We've got our manuals, as always. Super helpful for care and maintenance, figuring out when you need to do your back flushes, figuring out when you need to do your descaling, all that stuff. This is the Mara X PL62X user manual. And safety notes, super important stuff. We can set this off to the side. So this is the machine itself. So this is the E61 group head, which is super exciting. This is classic standard heat exchanger. Lelit has actually put their own twist on this and solved one of the biggest issues that you have with heat exchanger boilers, which is that sometimes the espresso coming out of the group head is way too hot because the group head is way too hot. So they have a couple different modes. We'll get into that in the review. That's one of the reasons why we got this machine. But like I said, this is just an unboxing with little previews for what's to come. Here we go. Would you look at that? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at that, you guys. Amazing, shiny, clean. You guys don't realize I'm sacrificing a lot because I haven't even seen the front of this yet. I want you guys to see it first. But now I'm gonna turn it around and look at it so I can describe it to you a little bit better. Turn this towards me. All right, so here we have our steam valve, which is a no-burn steam wand. Another thing that's awesome, especially if you're doing like pop-ups or cafes and you have people coming in working the machine and it's just, you don't want people to get burned. So being able to have something like that is awesome. Controllability, you don't have to have the rubber gasket because the whole thing is cool to the touch, because inside there's a silicone pipe that is actually doing the steaming. The steam tip itself, let's see what we got here. Right there. So it's got two. So the Espresso Steel Duo has a single hole. The Nuova Simonelli has 4 holes. This one has 2. We'll see how that works. Once again, one of the reasons why we got the heat exchanger machine is because the steam power can keep up for events when we use it for pop-ups. This is riding that line between consumer and commercial, so prosumer. Here we've got the hot water valve over here. I don't know if they fixed this or not, because I remember one of the complaints was that these didn't tuck in very well, but it looks like these are tucking in fine. We'll have to see. Okay, I can see maybe if this doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't tuck in perfectly fine out to the side, but Honestly, that's not a big deal at all. Okay, there we go. So you got your hot water valve out to the side. You got your steam valve out here. This is for your not overpressure valve. This is for your 3-way solenoid valve. Drop the water back in there afterwards so you don't keep that water in the puck, so you get a nice dry puck when you take it out. This is the key to this machine, right? You do this, and this is gonna get your pre-infusion, then you pull it all the way. You can do it like a halfway, and then you can do all the way up, and that's gonna be what starts brewing it over here. You've got your steam valves that you can actually open up and close. Everything is very manual, very tactile, which is awesome. So there's no programmable buttons. That's gonna be a new adjustment for us. The Espresso has programmable buttons. The Nuova Simonelli has programmable buttons, but this one is just your lever here. So you've got brew, and then you've got stop brewing, right? So that's gonna be how that works. So let's get some more of this stuff open. Let's put this together so you guys can see exactly what it's gonna look like. So here on the top side, you've got your grate for the drip tray itself, and then on the bottom side, you've got the grate for the cup warmer on top of the machine, because the boiler and heat exchanger and everything's right here. So you actually got some steam coming up so you can pre-warm your cups so that you're not shocking everything. This right here is your drip tray, which goes in nice and snug. I love that. That is awesome. Up here, you've got your cup warmer right there. And then this is your water container, which has these two little things that you can actually pull out, which is super cool, and refill, and it pulls out from the top. That's one thing, it's not a huge deal at all, but one thing is about the Espresso Steel Duo PID. For our setup, if you have an under counter setup, the side might be better, but for us, we have stuff right next to it, so it's hard to get the water container out, so we end up just getting a pitcher and refilling it. This one is much easier because we have the top empty that we can literally pull this out, take it to our water source, and fill it up and get it good to go. It's also got, if you guys can see, on here, it's got the date that you have the water in there, so you know when to change the water softener, the water filter, when to clean it, all that stuff. You have your own little way to keep track of it. It also does have a low water valve, which is really nice because you don't want to damage the machine trying to pull air through the components. So being able to have that is nice as well. Over here, yep, I was correct. This is our drip tray cover. So right here, you've got this little handle. You can pop this right on the top, and it is good to go. And then when you're ready to refill, all you've got to do is pull it up, pull these guys up, and you are ready to rock. Man, I am so excited for this, you guys. This is gonna be so fun. I look forward to the adventures that we get to share with you guys as we learn about this machine, as we figure out our likes, dislikes, all that stuff. I cannot wait to get over there and play with this, and I am going to be up all night because, man, you gotta have at least 10 shots of espresso once you get a new machine, right? 11? 12? I mean, what's the cutoff? I mean, you have to know how everything works, and you don't want to waste good espresso. So of course we're going to drink tons and tons and tons of espresso. So thank you so much for tuning in to our unboxing of the Lelit Mara X. We look forward to playing with this and seeing what it can do. We're gonna post reviews in the future as we kind of get to know this a little bit better, but you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you're interested in picking up one of these of your own, you can head over to image.coffee. Feel free to browse around. We've got grinders, espresso machines, brewers, accessories, all that fun stuff. And if you're curious and you don't really know what you're in the market for, feel free to reach out to us. There's a chat box on that site, image.coffee. We'd love to get to know you and figure out what you're looking for in your coffee home setup. So thank you guys again. You guys have an amazing day, and we'll see you on the next one.